Okay, this video is about asking for the sale. One of the challenges that I've noticed most people have in this industry. The reason most people get in this industry is because they have a passion for fitness and they really have learned how great it feels to help people with their fitness goals. But unfortunately, when we start a business, whether we like it or not, you are a salesperson and you're selling to everybody all the time. You're selling to your prospects as to why they should become members. You're selling to their members as to why they should stay members and refer more people. You're selling to your employees the vision and why they should work hard on accomplishing the tasks that we're all working hard to do. You're selling to your spouse as to why you got to come home late tonight or why you got to miss that barbecue. You're selling to your vendors as to why you should get a better break on the deals on the products that you're buying from them. And it just goes on and on. You are always selling. So from this moment on, you have to know you're a salesperson. Now, the reason people don't like calling themselves salespeople is because TV and maybe our parents, but whatever the case is, we've been taught that being a salesperson is a pretty bad experience or it's a shitty job. And that's just not the case. Being a salesperson is awesome. And I'm proud to say I'm a salesperson, but I'm proud to say it because I believe in what I sell. And I know that I can always look my customer in the eye 3 months later and ask them if they're still happy with my service, knowing that I'm going to get a good response. If you can't do that, then you're a pretty shitty salesperson because now you're one of those snake oil guys and you're just selling stuff to get commission, not necessarily provide a really great service. So the first question to ask yourself is, do you believe in your service and do you believe you provide a really great workout experience and can help somebody get from A to B? If the answer is yes, then start loving the process of sales because the better you can get at it, the more lives you can change and the more people you can get to their goals. Now, that means we have to use strategies. Now, a lot of salespeople don't like or a lot of non-salespeople that have to start selling don't like using sales strategies because they believe it makes them inauthentic. And I get that. It actually does make sense. But at the same time, it's only inauthentic in the beginning because you haven't built a habit around talking about these things yet. But once you build a habit around asking the right questions and using these strategies, you are authentically having the right conversation all the time because that's the way you know how to talk. And really, a great salesperson doesn't use strategies that trick people into doing things or convince people or trick people at any point. A great salesperson just really knows how to bring the walls down and have an honest conversation and find a win-win opportunity for both parties. So you as a salesperson have to find out what this prospect's needs are. What do they want to accomplish? And the funny thing is you've asked this question because I've yet to meet a fitness studio owner or an independent gym owner or personal trainer that doesn't ask good questions in the beginning. What are your injuries? What are you looking to accomplish? Where have you worked out before? How do you feel about your goals today? Is it something you really want? These are all things that we ask in the beginning, but then we don't use them at the end in order to make that sale. And what I've noticed, I'm wearing a fitness studio owner's shirt right now, and I got a bunch of these because I go to so many different gyms and really experience their style, their sales process, and it's something that I do probably 3 times a week. And it's so funny because I would say 9 out of 10 of these fitness studios that I go to on a free week trial, they ask me if I had a great workout. I say, yes, I did. And then they tell me to come back again one day. I walk out the door and I don't hear from them again. Isn't that crazy? Think about that. Why give me a free class if you're not going to be able to get something out of it? What you should get out of it is a real opportunity to have a conversation about whether or not this is a right fit. So once I'm about to walk out the door, that gym owner, that personal trainer should at that point say, hey, how was your workout? It was good, actually. I had a really good workout. Yeah, so I got to ask you, because I'd be bad at my job if I didn't ask you, did we do a good enough job to have you come back and see us again? And you'll notice the person will probably say, yeah, no, it was actually really good. Really? High five them, get them excited, and they're going to high five you back and say, yeah, you did a great job in here. And they probably did, right? You say, hey, you did a great job in here today. I know this stuff isn't easy, but that's obviously what gets you to your goal, and you know that. So I know earlier in the conversation we talked about you really wanting to lose these 15 pounds, and you were like at a 10 when it came to getting there. What do you think? Am I the lucky guy that gets to get you there? right? And asking questions like that, making it personal, not about the company. Would you like to sign up to one of our packages? Not that, because that makes you a weird salesperson. But making it personal. Am I the lucky guy that gets to get you there, right? And smile real big, and let them really feel that connection. And you'll notice you're going to get a lot of people signing up that way. Now, some people will still say, I don't know. I think so. I do have to talk with my husband, or I do have to talk with my wife. That's totally fine. Do they work out anywhere? Can they come in for a free workout too? Right, and get them to come in. But if that person walks out the door without a contract, that's totally fine. But follow up with them. Hey, Jane, it's Mike with Loud Rumor Fitness again. Just wanted to give you a call and say thanks again for coming in and working out with us. I know you said you had a great time. You just needed to talk with your husband. What do you say? Is he going to bless us with the opportunity to work with you on your goals? And you'll notice they'll be pretty positive. No matter what, they're going to be positive because they see your excitement on helping them with a problem that they have, not on getting their business. You got to position it that way. Now, you're still going to have some people that say no, and that's okay. You always have to know that your service is not for everybody, and I'm like that too. But I promise you that if you start doing things like this, you start making more personal, and you really focus on their goals, and you show your excitement on getting them there, and you ask for the sale, ask for it, and that's how you ask for it, the way I just showed you, you're going to have a lot more sales than if you just let people walk out the door. And think about it this way. The only reason people wouldn't do this is because they're so good at selling themselves that they don't want to annoy people or bother people, that they convince themselves that it's not a good tactic. So what I want to ask you guys is, let's pretend you had an amazing service, which you probably do. And let's say I had a gym a block away with the equal service. They're exactly the same. There's nothing better about mine than yours, and our personalities are the same. The only difference is you let people walk out the door, or you handle it the way you currently handle it, and every person that walks out of my door gets my excitement for helping them get to their goal. And I ask, so am I the lucky guy that gets to help you? Am I the lucky guy that helps you get there? Or that gets to help you get there? You'll notice that if you keep asking that over and over to every person that walks through the door, you're asking your way, I ask my way, I promise you, I'm going to be able to get more sales than you would, as long as our current process and strategy and service is equal. So I want you guys to test it out. I know it can be challenging. A really great book is You Can't Teach a Kid to Ride a Bike at a Seminar. And it's a long title, but it's properly titled, because this stuff isn't easy, because it's so different than what we were taught to do. But just like riding a bike, when you first get on that bike, it's uncomfortable and it's unnatural, and you kind of feel weird and inauthentic on there. But once you start riding that bike and your dad lets go of your handle and you start rolling, you actually feel more comfortable riding. But now you have another challenge. How do I stop? And then once you get the stopping down, okay, how do I start on my own? And once you get that down, how do I turn? And once you get that down, so there's always another thing that you can do to become a better bike rider. But once you learn the basics of riding a bike, you've heard that phrase before, it's like riding a bike. You can go 20 years without getting on a bike, and you can jump on one and be able to make it because you get it. And in this sales system that Sandler teaches in that book, it's a lot of the systems that I use today, and it's been a game changer for me. But you'll notice that it becomes natural, and it's like riding a bike. You can always move back into a sales system that way, and that works very well, not just with your prospects that you want to turn into members, but also with your employees that you want to motivate on a new strategy, or your vendors that you want to get a break on your deal, on your products, or your current members on getting you referrals. There's so many valuable returns on getting better and better at selling. But just make sure you read the right books. You don't want those greasy salespeople that tell you, to do the math, and if you stop drinking Starbucks once a day, you'll notice at the end of the month it's the same price. We don't want to be that guy. We want to be the guy that finds win-win scenarios and brings the wall down so we can have honest conversations. And You Can't Teach a Kid to Ride a Bike at a Seminar, that book shows you how to do just that. So ask for the sale, be genuine about it, and be excited to help them with their goals. That's how you'll get there. What's up, everybody? Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this video valuable, then head over to loudrumor.com and subscribe so that we can actually send you more videos and information just like this to help you grow your fitness studio or gym. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can get updated every time we post more new videos. Thanks for watching.